tell you a story. Over the past year, I've had countless conversations with students who are excited and sometimes terrified about the future. They see how AI is transforming ICT and media design at an unbelievable pace. Some worry that they're learning skills that will soon be obsolete. Others wonder if they should completely shift direction before they even graduate. And I understand why they feel this way. Imagine you're spending 4 years studying something, investing time, effort, and money, and just as you're about to enter the job market, the rules seem to change. AI can now generate websites, create stunning visuals, edit videos, and even write code. So, what does that leave for us humans? That's the big question, and today we're going to answer it, because despite what some might think, AI isn't here to take over. It's here to amplify what we do. The professionals who understand that, who learn how to work with AI instead of against it, are the ones who will thrive. So, what do you need to have under your belt to enter this new market with confidence? The first skill, the ability to keep learning. One of my students asked me recently, what's the best skill I can develop for the future? My answer, the ability to keep learning. If you think about it, every big shift in technology, from the rise of the internet to mobile apps to AI, has been unpredictable. Yet there have always been professionals who adapt, explore, and stay ahead. These are the people who don't just rely on what they learned in school, but make learning a lifelong habit. I've done this myself for the past 30 years. Every day I spend 15 to 30 minutes diving into something new, reading articles, testing new tools, following AI breakthroughs. The professionals who stay relevant aren't necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They're simply the ones who stay curious, and you don't have to learn everything at once. Start small, follow an AI blog, take a short online course, experiment with a tool you've never used before, make it part of your daily routine. The second skill, AI literacy. Here's something I hear a lot. I'm not a programmer, so AI isn't really for me. That kind of thinking, it's outdated. You don't have to be an AI engineer to understand how AI works, but you do need to understand it enough to use it effectively. Think of AI like Photoshop when it first came out. Designers who ignored it got left behind, but those who learned how to use it elevated their work to a whole new level. That's what's happening now. AI is a tool, one that can make you more efficient, creative, and innovative, but only if you know how to use it properly. It starts with the basics. What is machine learning? How do generative AI tools work? When should you trust AI's results, and when should you refine them? If you don't ask these questions now, you'll be playing catch-up later. The third skill, problem solving and creativity. AI is great at producing things, but it's not great at thinking. That's where you come in. One thing I've noticed is that many students focus on what AI can do, but not enough on what AI can't do. AI can generate a design, but it can't come up with a truly unique concept. It can write a script, but it doesn't understand human emotion the way you do. It can edit a video, but it doesn't have a vision for storytelling. The best professionals don't just accept what AI spits out. They shape it, refine it, and push it further. They know when to let AI handle the heavy lifting and when to take creative control. That's why it's not just about learning AI. It's about learning how to think critically, how to experiment, and how to use AI to make something that stands out. The fourth skill, mastering the right tools. When I first started working in media design, knowing Photoshop was enough to get by. Now, the toolbox has exploded. AI-enhanced tools like Runway ML for video editing, Midjourney for concept art, and Figma AI for UX design are changing the way we work. If you're entering this field, you have to know what's out there. And no, you don't need to be an expert in every tool, but you should be comfortable trying new things, experimenting, and adapting. Some students get stuck waiting for the perfect moment to learn something new. They wait for a class to cover it or for their boss to tell them they need it. The best professionals? They just start. They download the tool, play around, and figure it out as they go. The fifth skill, building a strong portfolio. Here's a reality check. Your portfolio matters more than your degree. Companies don't just want to hear about what you studied. They want to see what you can do. That means you need to create, even if no one is paying you yet. If you're a designer, create AI-enhanced visuals and post them online. If you're in UX, redesign an interface using AI tools and write about the process. If you're into video production, experiment with AI-generated effects and showcase them. Your portfolio should show that you understand AI, that you know how to use it, and that you're pushing boundaries with it. That's what will get you hired. The sixth skill, knowing how to sell yourself. A lot of people assume that having the right skills is enough. It's not. You also need to know how to market yourself. The professionals who stand out are the ones who share their work, engage with the community, and position themselves as experts. That means being active on LinkedIn, sharing your projects, writing about your learning journey, and networking with others in the industry. And if you're thinking about freelancing, this is even more important. The best freelancers don't just have skills, they know how to sell their expertise and build relationships with clients. Final thoughts. The future belongs to the curious AI is not a threat, it's an opportunity, but only if you're willing to adapt, experiment, and stay ahead of the curve. So, if you're a student or an early career professional wondering how to prepare for this new era, here's my advice. Keep learning. Understand AI, even if you're not a developer. Focus on creative problem solving, not just technical skills. Experiment with new tools before you need them. Build a portfolio that shows you know how to use AI strategically. And most importantly, be curious. The professionals who are constantly exploring, testing, and thinking ahead are the ones who will lead this industry. The future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create. Now go and make something amazing.